right. So you can just start making your way to your cross-legged seat. We'll start. Any cross-legged seat is fine today. I need to pin me. Okay. All right. Good. So, well, just like I said, starting in a cross-legged seat. And however you want to take your seat is fine. Like I said, if you want to take the palms up or down, is fine. Either way. And just take a moment here to settle into your private space today. As we come into a day like this, some of these days are good for us just to kind of be able to take the time for ourselves, since we really can't go anywhere anyway. A day where we can kind of clean house, regroup. And so it's a good thing, way to start our day today. Just get a little yoga practice in before you start to make your way into whatever cleaning you may have to do. It's a good time to every season to throw things out, start over, and continue to move on, move forward. You can take a couple moments here to start to let everything just disperse. Start to let all your memories go. Start to let all your responsibilities go. Find everything clearing out, just this one moment. Been trying to stay in this one moment. Anytime during your practice, things start to come back into your head and coming out of the focus of just the asana and our poses, it's okay. It's just, you can always just take note of it and then just let it go. And hopefully we've cleaned everything out of the mind by now. And you can slowly begin to open up the eyes. If you have the palms up, take the palms down. Start to take your left hand, press into the knee, and just kind of push yourself over to the side. So you're just kind of taking a slight lean over to the side while you're pushing that left knee down and away. Good, coming back through center, then we're gonna push through the other side. Just opening up into that a little bit, because we'll get a little bit into the inner and outer hips today as well, so. Good, press in back up through center. All right, so if you're in Burmese pose like me with one foot in front of the other, it's a little bit easier. If you're in cross-legged, it's a little bit harder. But just take the hands back behind you, press the hands into the floor, press your chest up, shoulders back. Then you can press the hips up to the sky by digging the knees into the floor. Feel the shoulders opening. Try to really get that heart chakra a little bit more lifted. Good, and tucking the chin, lower it back down. We're going to take the legs and we're just going to swing them around. All right, we're going to meet into a tabletop position. From tabletop, let's just stretch out the wrists before we come into a down dog. So turn that hands backwards, palms down, sink back, heels of the hands stay down. Good. From there, start to shift it back forward, turn the hands back around. If you want to do that little counter stretch, I know sometimes people feel it's a little funky, but you can turn the hands palms up, fingertips towards you, slight bend to the elbows, lean back a little bit. Good. Then come back through center, turn the hands back around again, spread those fingers wide, start to lift up into your first downward facing dog. All right, if you want to pedal out those heels back and forth, go ahead and just get a little motion going on here. Exaggerating any real push, right? See how much you can deepen into each side. Good, then come through stillness, both heels come down. Just take a nice static down dog before we drop it down onto our knees. So soften in, shoulders towards the body, chest sinking towards the thighs, maybe slight bend in the elbows, maybe slight bend in the knees. Just let yourself stretch out into it, creating as much space into the back as you can, each vertebra. Good. All right, from there, just shift it forward, drop down onto the knees. From tabletop position, we're going to take our left foot, place it right in between the hands. Inhale, both arms lift up. Exhale, take the high twist over towards the left side. So twist to the left. Good, both arms lift back on up high. Exhale, hands come down, framing the front foot. Swing the left leg back and up. Keep your right knee down, lift up high, cross over to the right side, take a side body stretch, look over the right shoulder. Perfect. Let's lift that leg back up. Keep it lifted. Slide the right foot a little bit to the right. Modified side plank. Left arm goes up. Good. Reaching back. Take the hand pitch over the top of the foot. Heel to the buttocks. Open up the shoulder. Stretch your quad. Good. Send the left arm back up. Left leg lifted. Try to swipe it through. Nice and easy. Left knee comes down. Swipe your left arm through the whole left shoulder to the floor. Then from there, right hand reaches forward. Straight or slide it out as far as you can. Keep the right chest trying to dip down. Wiggle your right foot back. Then take the right leg, push it up off the floor, and find one straight line from fingertip through heel. Find as much length as you can. Good. Right knee comes back down to the floor. Right hand back underneath you. Press. Lift the left arm as high as you can. And then the left hand comes down. Both toes are tucked. Set it back up into downward facing dog. From down dog, zip the legs together. Shift it forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down knees, chest and chin. Bring it through only enough that your hips are just about to pop up and hold. Good. Exhale, lower it back down. Press it back into child's pose. Take one just big breath here. And exhale it out. Good. From there, lift it back into tabletop. This time, taking the right foot right in between. Kneeling position, left knee stays down, both arms lift up. This time, the high twist to the right side. Rotate, stay tall, and just really just kind of twist from the bottom up, right? Without leaning. Good. Next inhale, both arms lift back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Swipe just the right foot straight back and up. Keep your left knee down. Lift it up and over. So cross it over. Look to the left. Good. Keep the leg lifted straight up back behind you when you lift it up. Hold it straight. Slide that foot over for that modified side plank. Turn open. Right arm goes up. Nice. Right hand reaches back over the top of the right foot this time. Just open up here. Good. Release that right foot. Keep it up though. Lift it back. Hand up. And again, try to thread the needle as it all comes down. Right knee comes down. Slide the hand through the hole. Right shoulder down. And take the pose the same way you did on the other side. This time the left hand is going to slide out. You're raising that back leg. Slide it back. Lift it up. Good. Left knee comes back down. Left hand back into the floor. Repress. Right arm up, lifting back up. And then right arm comes back down. Meet back into downward facing dog. Zip those legs together again. Shift it forward and towards high plank. Exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin. This time, bring it through nice and slow as we lift up. Lifting up higher this time. Maybe all the way to kink over if you're good and hold. Soften into the back bend. Perfect. Nice and slow. Lower it back down. From there, press it back into child's pose. Take child's pose for a breath or two again. Good. From there, lift it back into downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, left leg lifts back and up. Exhale, big step through between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, sink deep into the left hip crease, pull the shoulders back, chest through. All right, so once again, get heavy into that hip crease. We're going to want to get that knee close to the body when we take a couple of other poses today. So really sink in. Get into that front hip. Keep your right hip sinking down equally with it. Good, right from here, sit back, half split, straighten the left leg. Good, stay here, one more big breath in. And exhale it out. Good, from there, lean into the front foot, raise the back knee up off the floor. Make sure your stride isn't like way too long. You just want to get a nice balanced high lunge. Both arms are gonna lift up, high lunge. All right, so sinking into that left knee. Power up to the back right leg, keep on sinking in while lifting up and hold. Try to find that edge. Good, try your best without taking the heel down, straighten both legs. Start to reach forward, nice and slow. Reaching forward, biceps next to the ears. Reaching forward some more. See if you can take it further. As far as you can. Fingertips to the floor. Walk the fingertips slightly to the left of that foot. And then just try to push through the back of the left knee. And just try to pull that left hip in a little bit and just feel a little bit of a twist. Good, keep the legs straight, start to come back from center, then completely turn over to the side. The heel should land just lined up, forward fold, wide legged. Just take the first one here, nice and easy. A little bit more stretch to the backside body. Good, from there, start to walk the hands back towards the top of the mat, come into your runner's lunge again. Redrop the back knee, this time plant your right hand down, left arm goes back and twists, reach towards that back foot, kick up and catch that foot if you can, heel the buttock, stretch the quad again. Keep the left hip drawn in, right hip sinking down. Good, redrop that back foot, hands framing the front foot. Raise the back knee, kick your left leg high to the sky, three-legged down dog. Good, bend the knee, stack open, turn the hip open. Hold with the right heel heavy. Try to keep the chest leveled off. Nice, inhale, relift left leg high. Exhale, big step through between the hands again. This time take the right foot up, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lifting all the way up. And exhale, take the hands of prayer. All right, so like I said, we're bringing that knee in. So put the weight into the right foot. We're gonna lift the left knee up and hover it in front of the left hip with the foot flexed. Then when you're balanced, hinge down, grab onto your upper shin, pull back. And again, still keeping the foot flexed. Good, all right, so draw it in as close as you can and hold, or hinge down, grab onto the upper foot for head to knee pose, extend the left leg away. And from there, if you're going for it, try to fold over the left leg, head to knee. Nice, bringing it back in. If you extended the leg, lift it back up. Left foot comes down next to the other foot. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Bend the knees, inhale, prepare. On the exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, send your left leg high to the sky. Cross it over towards the right tricep. Slide it out, fallen star, right arm goes up. Push your right hip up, push the back of the hand back. Nice, right hand comes down, left leg lifts back up high to the sky. Inhale. Take the foot to the floor, downward facing dog. Zip the legs together, shift it forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog. And exhale through downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg back and up. Exhale, step it on through. Good stride again. Ashvasanchalasana, other side. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, sink to the right hip crease this time. Again, take those longer exhales, sink into that hip. It'll help us when we come standing into that pose, head to knee pose or knee to chest pose, other side. Perfect. Half split, other side. Sit back, straighten right leg. I try to get as much stretch to the lower back as we try to get the heart chakra down, and see how much we can walk the hands forward while sitting back. One more back breath here. And exhale it out. Then from there, lean back into that front foot, raise the back knee. Once again, have a good stride where you can stay balanced in a high lunge. When you're ready, lifting up. Try to stay balanced again. Keep the heel not dropping on that angle, straight through both legs. Then from there, reaching forward, slowly reaching. Reaching further. Biceps still next to the ears, reaching further. See how far you can reach. Then take those hands down, fingertips touch down. Keep the legs straight, walk the hands slightly to the right, push through the back of the right knee, squeeze the right hip in, little twist, not much, not going all the way to the side. Good, keeping the legs straight again as you come through center and then turn all the way again to the side. As you turn to the side, grab outside the feet, pull down, head towards the floor, tailbone lifting, elbows out. Stretch the back body a little bit more this time with a little pull. Good. One more good breath in. Just try to pull up as much as you possibly can. And then exhale, go as low as you can. Good, release the hands from the feet. Walk towards the top of the mat, back to runner's lunge. Drop the back knee again, left hand down, right arm reaches back and twist. Reaching for the left foot this time. Heel the buttocks, sink it in and hold. Remember, keep on leaning into that right knee though. Like, so keep the right hip in, not opening up the right knee to the side, and just sink the left hip down. Perfect. Release the back foot, hands come down, framing the front foot. Raise the back knee, kick the right leg high to the sky, three-legged down dog. Keep your left heel heavy, open up the hip, bend the knee. All right, and stack open, this time keeping the right knee pushing up and over. Perfect. Relift right knee high or right leg high. Step it all the way through in between the hands. Take the left foot up, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lifting all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. All right, this time the weight into the left foot. Lifting right knee. Once you're balanced, take down, grab onto the upper shin and pull back. Flattening out the calf into the thigh. Right foot remaining flexed. So if you're gonna grab it, it'll be flexed towards you. If you're going for it, you do what you did on the other side. Nice. If you extended the leg, bring the knee back in. And step it back down. Inhale, both arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, prepare. On the exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, kick your right leg high to the sky. Cross it over towards the left tricep. Fallen star, other side. Right hand down, left arm up. Good. Left hand comes down, swing the right leg high to the sky. And then zip that leg next to the other leg. Shift it forward back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog. And exhale through down dog. Inhale, send your left leg back and up. Exhale, big step through between the hands. All right, good stride again. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, lifting on up. Interlace the fingers. Soften into the upper back and shoulders. And then sink into the knee and arch back into Kapyasana. Good, next inhale, lift it on up. Exhale, reach away, fingertips touch down. Raise the back knee, step it pyramid pose, distance closer, straighten the left leg. Good, take one more good breath here. Good, lean into that left knee a little bit. Let's walk those hands further away from us. Left fingertips down, right hand onto the right hip, lift up half moon. Right hand could come up, or any other variations if you got anything going on. Good, if you had a variation half moon, start to come back out. Right hand comes back down to the floor, square off the hip of Greek, standing split. Good, walk the hands underneath the shoulders, step the right foot all the way back. Kick your left leg high to the sky, bend the knee and stack open again. This time, lift up high and flip the dog over. Good, left hand comes down, send your left leg high to the sky. Left knee to the left tricep, hold. Swing your foot across the mat behind the right wrist. Drop your left knee down. Start pushing your right foot back, pigeon pose form, right? Walk it back, walk the hands in, untuck the toes behind you. Let's get lifted. Hold or hands up into Kali Mudra hands. Good, coming down slowly wherever you were. And just start dropping into pigeon. After a few breaths in pigeon, if there's any other variation of pigeon you want to go into, it's okay, you can do whatever you want. I'm going sleeping pigeon today, taking it lower to the floor, slide the hands by the sides, taking my right ear to the floor. Good, so for those of you who took any other variations, start to come back out. Then start to press yourself back up, lifting back up. All right, lift up high. Just roll onto the left hip. All right, keep your left foot where it is. If you can, swing the right foot over the left thigh and come right into half lotus. All right, so if that doesn't work, it's okay. Just take the right foot in front of the left foot back into Burmese where I was in the beginning of practice. So either way is fine. Once you're in your Burmese or your half lotus, just set a paw. I'm going to stretch out the hips a little bit more. All right, first with just what we did in the beginning, then we'll go a little bit deeper. If it hurts, then just come out. So just start with the hands behind the back, press down into the floor, push the knees down, lift the chest, lift the hips, hold. Good. From there, tuck the chin, lower it back down. If that half lotus foot kind of slipped out a little bit, you can always pull it back in, get it in nice and close. Next variation, if you want to go for it, lean into it, plant your knees down, tuck your left toes behind you. All right, and then from there, it's deep hip stretch. If you want to grab the foot so it doesn't slip off, grab your foot, start to come up and lift, and just try to push your hips forward. Nice. From there, we'll bring it back down nice and slow, back into that cross-legged form. All right, keep the left foot in. We're going to take this right foot and bring it out towards the top corner edge of the mat into Janu Sirsasana. So right foot is extended. Inhale, both arms lift up. Exhale, reach away, reach away, reach away, and then start to come into Janu Sirsasana. Good, stay low, take the hands front and center. Try to walk the fingertips a little bit further out and really flex that right quad, pushing through the back of the right knee. Good, we're gonna walk it around towards the back to the left side for a dancer's bridge. So walk the hands to the left. Keep walking, left hand back behind the shoulder, right arm to the sky. Push the left knee into the floor, inner edge of the right foot down, lift up into your dancer's bridge form. Nice, from there, send that arm back down, bring it back down. Good, just swing the legs around towards the back of the mat, knee back into downward facing dog. From down dog, zip the legs together again, shift it forward, back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog. And exhaling back through downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg back and up. Exhale, big step through between the hands. Get ready for Kapyasana, other side. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, lifting up into Kali, move your hands together. Work your way into it when you're ready. Good, lift it back up. Come down, fingertips touching down. Raise the back knee, pyramid pose, right side. Good, from pyramid pose, we're gonna flow into that half moon, other side, so lean into it. Walk in or walk forward, all right? Left hand onto the left hip, lift up, half moon, other side. Or any variation. Good, coming out of the variation, we're gonna meet into that standing split again briefly. Try to keep the right heel right underneath the right hip, push the left heel up high, equal pressure on the right foot. Good, then walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, big left step all the way back. Kick the right leg high to the sky. Bend the knee, stack open again, get lifted, and flip it over, flip the dog. Nice, flip it back around, right leg high to the sky, inhale. All right, right knee to the right tricep, shift forward, keep it lifted. Cross the right foot towards the left wrist. And then start getting into that pigeon form again. And again, if you're just walking the fingertips in, right, get lifted with this chest, pushing through, shoulders back and hold, or hands back in the collar and move your hands again. Good, lower it out, nice and slow. And you do whatever you did, taking your time, we got a little bit. So taking your time, whatever you did in that pigeon on the other side. Good, so if you start to take a variation, take your time to start to come back out. And we're all gonna end up getting lifted back up high again. Rolling onto the right hip, keep your right foot in. We're gonna swing the left leg over. And again, try to pull it inside that thigh for half lotus. So we did one side already. So this side should feel easier to get into. And if not, that left foot in front of the left, the left foot in front of the right leg again if you need to. Sit up tall. Just close the eyes for a moment, come back into the breath. Right? Just a little meditation seat before we arch back. Good, then walking the hands back behind you. Press the chest up, shoulders back, knees down, lift the hips up. Nice, tuck the chin, lower it down. Once again, if you gotta kind of squeeze that foot back in a little bit closer so it doesn't slip out, bring it in, and your choice to come into that kneeling position. Push those hips forward, you really feel it. Nice and easy. Come on down. Swing that foot back behind so you come right back into that cross-legged. So we still have left leg either on top or in front. So we can just take that left foot into Janu Shirshasana leg out towards the front left corner. Turn over the left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach away. Good, stay low again, just come front and center, right? And see if you can really just kind of walk those fingertips even further away. Dig in through the back of the left knee, right knee still pressing out to the sides. You're still opening up into that right hip. All right, maybe at the end, we'll play around a little full lotus since we're opening up multiple forms. We're also going to take that half lotus tree too, if you can do it. So start to walk the hands over towards the right side. Start walking, walking, walking. Going that dancer's bridge. Right hand plants his back behind. Left arm up. Push down, lift up. And really try to push that up to get as much left side brought. Use just a little lateral flexion on the left side as you can feel. Nice. Let's bring it back down nice and slow. And we're just going to swing the legs back around to downward facing dog. Perfect. Zip the legs together, shifted forward, high plank. Exhale. Let's lower knees, chest, chin. We're going to hold in a nice king cobra for a little bit. All right. So let's lift up before we take a balasana. Nice and slow. Lift up. Let's just try to settle into this back bend a little bit more. Nice and easy. Let's bring it back down. All right, so we're going to keep the legs zipped together, right? We're going to sit back, all right, towards Balasana. So the knees are together, but we're not going to go into Balasana. We're going to just come into seated into our Thunderbolt pose. We'll go into rabbit instead of Balasana. So grab onto the heels. Start tucking the chin and start rounding down. Nice and slow, coming into rabbit. Grab those heels, tap down the top of the head, hips up high. And just keep on working the abdominal strength as you keep on pushing the tailbone up. Good, nice and easy. Lower it back down as we roll it back up. Perfect. Let's come to stand at the back of the mat for that tree pose, as I was saying. All right. All right, so I'm facing you, so I'll go opposite. All right, take your left foot. All right, and we're gonna try to bring it up inside that right hip crease. Okay, so if you can't come up and over, it's okay. Take your regular tree pose leg with the left foot inside. But since we stretched out multiple pose already, all right, we got into that half lotus, we got into that pigeon, should feel nice there. All right, after I get stretched out, I don't need to keep my hand on that foot anymore. Generally, if I'm not stretched, I can't do that. But so hold in this position. Oops. Holding in your position here. You can take the hand in half prayer if you want. You can let go of, you can take in the full prayer. All right. Or you can go in any variations of the arms. But if you want to try to reach around towards the other foot, you can take that left hand around. All right. And then try to like grab that foot, pull up higher. And maybe you can grab the foot. If not, grab your bicep or your forearm. Nice. Let's bring it back to half prayer, full prayer. Let's step it down. Let's shake it off for a moment. We're going to go right on the other side. So just shake it off. So we're good. All right, so when you're ready, all right, this time lifting the other leg, it'll be your right foot coming up and over. This is my tighter side, so usually I have to keep my hand on the foot for this one. And then whenever you're ready to move, go through any variations if you're going for it. Just keep that knee actively pressing away, no matter what form you take. Perfect. All right. From there, coming back out into half prayer, full prayer. Step it down, shake it off again. And stay at the back, standing at the back of the mat. All right, both arms are going to lift up. Exhale, forward fold coming down. Let's walk it out towards down dog. All right. This time, zip those legs together, shift forward. We're gonna find forearm plank, lower the forearms down. All right, from this forearm plank, we'll be taking, all right, some twists, working those sides a little bit. All right, so inhale, take the hips to the left, like you're kind of twisting into like a side plank almost, and then in the back, and exhale back up through center. Good, inhale to the right, exhale through center. Inhale left, exhale, inhale right, exhale, 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 good, drop it down, space. And just relax it. So let everything go first. It's hard, I know, a lot of times you just keep on staying engaged in one part. All right, just keep only the engagement into the arms, that's it. Keep the back body loose. If you want to straighten the arms, go ahead. Straighten the arms. Nice. Lower it down nice and slow. Take the left ear to the floor. Take your hands by your side. Relax. Good. Then taking the chin to the floor. Lift up the hands. Lift up the feet. Lift up the body. Everything. Lift up. Locust pose. Good. Exhale, lower it down, right ear to the floor, relax again. Or you can windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Good. Bring the chin back to the floor. Zip the legs together. Take only your right hand straight out to the right. We're going to open up that right shoulder, left hand down, kick the left foot behind the right leg, open up the right shoulder, twist into the lower back. Head is heavy. Good. Let's roll out of the right side. Bring the hands underneath you. Wiggle yourself straight again. All right. Just go right into the other side, left side. Perfect. Kick that leg back and let's get it nice and straight again. This time, chin to the floor. Both arms reach out to the sides. Fingertips on the floor. Get a little lift of the chest. Lift the feet up off the floor and then fly away. Lift up and hold. Good. Exhale, lower it down. Left ear to the floor. Slide your hands by the sides. Relax again. All right, last one. All right, chin to the floor, reach back, nice straight body still. Catch the ankles, shins or feet, lift up into bow. Good, exhale, lower it down. Hands underneath you, press back any child's pose. Perfect. From there, let's come to a laying position. Let's start with just a nice straight body as we lay back. All right. So since those people that tried it before standing, we're just gonna do a recline and we're gonna take a twist. All right, so we're gonna go to like head to knee pose, but recline. So reach the arms up to the sky, lift up the right leg, lift up and grab. Now bring the knee to the nose and touch it. Keep the left leg down. Keep on trying to lay back into it, but staying connected knee to nose. Good, then looking up at that foot, take the left hand outside the foot, right arm reaches out to the right and cross over for the twist as we stretch out all through that right side. Keep the gaze to the right, drop it over to the left. Now you can stay here or you can take the right hand and reach the right hand towards the left foot and then kick the left leg away. Good. If you had that back foot, release the back foot first, then take the right hand and grab your foot and send the right leg back up to the sky. Pull back a little bit deeper towards the right shoulder. And then from there, release the right leg down. Straighten out the body. Good. Right when you're straight, you're going to take the arms. All right. Reach up again and reach for that left leg. Pulling in and connecting knee to nose. Perfect. Looking up again, and then just go for your twist or the variation and to the other side. Nice. So if you took that back foot and grabbed it, just release it straight back first and take the left hand, grab your left foot, relift your left leg high and pull back again one last time. Left foot towards the left shoulder. Good. Release the left leg down. Straighten out the body. Hands by your sides. Flex both feet. Lift both legs up. Waterfall position. And from waterfall position, hold or swing those legs up and catch the lower back. Shoulder stand or supported shoulder stand if you're going for that. Right. Nice, strong, firm glutes, like you're trying to stand tippy toes on the ceiling. If you're going to plow pose, you can take plow, halasana. Nice. Now, whatever form you're in, hands are going to be on the mat towards the front, palms down. We're going to roll it out of it slow. Walking the hands towards each other, thumbs to touch. Buttocks is going to roll down onto the backs of the hands. Waterfall with the hands underneath you. Good. Point the toes up or towards away from you. All right, and then from there, start to lower the legs towards the floor, nice and slow. We're gonna take them down slowly till they're about a foot up off the floor and hold. So the belly stays firm. Lift up the chin, pop the chest up. Walk the elbows in closer, come into fish pose, arch back. You can stay there if you want to work it a little bit more. You can take the legs, go left over right, right over left, or take big kicks up and down, whatever it is, but just keep that chest popping up. Beautiful. Those legs are still kicking. Bring them together, drop the feet down, lift the chin, and slowly lower it back down onto the mat. Relax everything. All right, perfect. So just gonna finish off. Let's walk the feet in towards a bridge. Palms down the hands. Palms down, hands next to you. Start to curl the tailbone up. Let's lift it, do a nice bridge and hold. See if you're gonna wiggle those shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more, get a little bit more lifted. Good, nice and easy. Lower it back down. Bring the knees into the chest. Squeeze in, get lifted. Good, we already twisted, so we're just gonna take a very little brief roll to the left and then to the right. So just lower the head and shoulders back down. Open up the arms. Take the knees over to the right side. Bring the knees back up through center. Bring the knees to the left side. And bring the knees back up through center. Good, plant the feet down and just slide those legs out for Shavasana. And let's just take a few moments here, just enjoy all the sensations going on in the body after we just start to come into the stillness of this pose. Like that physical release that we feel, it's like almost as if there's certain toxins and chemicals bound up in the body in different areas. So when we do all these movements and all these stretches, it releases them and we get like this euphoric sensation from it. So just take some time and enjoy it. So if you're still in Shavasana and want to start making your way out, you can start taking any movements that you feel like you need to start to take.